All right, without further ado, it is 11 o'clock on Tuesday, March 21st, 2023, and welcome all of the new RW Town agents to our training session this morning with Jennifer Mueller, who's going to discuss and share with us Real Scout Part 1. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Jennifer Mueller. This is Real Scout. Real Scout, this is going to be an overview of everything. If you have any questions, obviously put them in the chat. So Real Scout can be a couple different things. It is a private Zillow. Yes, you can send your listings for your buyers and everything, but this also has an option to have a little bit of your own website. So up here on the screen, I have one of our agents here. She has personalized it up here up top. We have the search bar. She has her listings and recent transactions. There's a little bit about her and so on and so forth. So if you do not have a personal website we call ours our enhanced agent website, and you wanted to do one, this could be a great way to send something just so that they can go in and check out their listings. All right, Tim, I want to change my tab. So if I do not change it, let me know, please. One of the great things from Real Scout is when you set up a listing for your person, you get them an email. This is an email from Ron Foresta. He sends me an email every single time we have a new Rose and Wamble listing so that I can use it in my marketing. So this is what a listing email would look like. It is personalized from him. It says, "Dear Jennifer, this all comes from Real Scout. All he's done is set up my listings. I get a house here. I get to see what it looks like. I can click into it. I get to see the house over here, which still has his name, but because I also have, as you can see here, return to an agent dashboard, I have two different profiles, so ignore that part. But as you can see, it'll have all the listings, all the photos. If I want to click in, once I click in, I can separate all the listings and look at it by different type of house, different type of categories. We have bathrooms, bedrooms, dining rooms. If I want to look out the outside, and then I can click right through. Going back to my email, I can click if I'm interested or not
Jennifer,
interested.
you may want to slow down just 1 second because there's definitely a little bit of a lag. Not
no
much,
problem.
just a little bit.
Okay, thank you. I'll go back to my interested. I can say if I want to see it and compare it. It has all the information that is put in through RAIN. All toggles out through here. I can see where it is on the map. One of my personal favorites is I can add a commute. So I've already added my commute here to the office. And if I want to calculate the commute, I know it's going to take me about an hour to get here from this house if I want to. This is a great feature for all of your customers if they want to know, so they don't have to go to a Waze or to Maps to figure out how far it's going to take. They can also say what I like about the features. I like the location. I like the size. I don't like the yard. All of this would be seen on the agent's dashboard for that client. So Ron will be able to see that I like the amenities, I don't like the yard, and things like that. I can also say if I want a nearby park or a porch. All of these features that you can see. Going on down to the bottom, I can also see nearby schools. You can also target just schools. So if someone is looking just for Kiln Creek Elementary, they can put that in the search and just find homes around that. It is, search is provided by Pitney Bowes and all of the borders around the different schools. Again, all the information that you would get and see in RAIN or Zillow, but this is personalized to you and it's only for you. And down at the bottom, scrolling, all the features. Just like a typical listing. Okay. Now, one of my other favorite features here is as the consumer, I want to compare. So I want to compare this house, and I've already selected a couple other houses that I like too. So I can do up to 3 side-by-side comparisons. And we're just going to select these 3 just to give you an idea because I've indicated them as I'm interested. So I can see a side-by-side comparison of the kitchen, the living room, and the bathrooms, all the different pictures side by side. Real Scout is the only one that has this technology. Pretty cool feature. Any questions so far? And if I caught up on my tool, still too fast?
You're good.
Perfect.
Good timing.
Okay. All right. So here's the dashboard. To give you a quick synopsis, so as I said, you can see, Ron will be able to see everything that I've done. So you'll be able to see anyone. So this is Harry Homebuyer. So this is just a demo site. So this would say Jennifer Mueller is interested in 123 Main Street, and I was on an hour ago. You can see if I've gone to, so Ron would be able to see that I've gone to that house 2, 3, or 4 times. So then you can follow up and say, hey, I know you're interested in this house. Do you want to try to see a showing? You keep going back and you're looking. So you know all the data that they are doing. So it is little big brother, but you know what's going on. This orange envelope opens mean that they've opened an email from you. The thumbs down is a no. The eyeball means that they have actually viewed it. Okay. Then give me a second. Showed you my compare. Go back to my house. There's one other thing I want to see. Now, I'm going to go in as your, as the buyer, or if I want to say, hey, I no longer want to look in houses in Chesapeake in certain school district, I would have to call you to fix my rain or whatever. As the consumer, I can go into the search at whatever you've created and named it. So this one is Daily RW Update. I can go in if I want as the consumer and then change it. As soon as I go back to their agent dashboard. Nope, he locked me up. Hold on. If I want to add a home, come on. Sorry, now mine's delaying. Give me a second. Sorry, mine's freezing.
You're good.
Sorry. There we go. All right, we'll get out of that one, see if we can get somewhere else. Okay. This may be a very short class, people. I'm really, really sorry.
Nothing I'm not familiar with. It's all
I
good.
know. Gotta love it.
Right.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Right. So I'm still looking at Harry Homebuyer interested in 123 Home
Perfect.
Street.
Perfect. Thank you. Over here would be your notifications. Again, any notifications, the ones where I just showed would be here, as well as talking. So back on here, if I were to chat in here, I could say, I would like to see this house tomorrow. And I'll hit send. Well, typically you wouldn't get an error message, but because it's not wanting to do what I want to do, you would get Ron would get a message saying, hey, Jennifer Mueller wants to see this house. He can get it via text or via email, however he has it set up on the back of his dashboard. Any questions?
No questions so far.
Perfect. Let's see if I can get it to work this way. You can upload all of your listings or all of your clients, sorry, not all your listings. You do not have to upload your listings because it all comes from the MLS. You can upload all of your clients into this. A lot of our agents will use this for a
belly.
Is there a question? You can actually upload.
Hold on, Jennifer. Jennifer, I forgot when I muted you too. So you have to unmute yourself. Sorry. Sorry, that's my fault.
That's
I
all right.
apologize.
It's all right. It happens. It happens. I'm actually going to pause it right here because when we go into further things, it will go past the half an hour, and I want to do that for part 2. So, and that's going to be more of the dashboard.
Okay. Does anybody have any?
questions?
Just go ahead and raise your hand or go ahead and unmute yourself if you have any questions for Jennifer.
Jennifer, this is Regina.
Hi, Regina.
Hey, so I do have a question with this. If I'm following correctly, this is really kind of just if I were an agent and did not have a website, this would be a perfect add-on for me to be able to direct clients to and showcase properties and have communication with them instead of using like the back end of the company website CRM systems. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. So again, ours is called Enhanced Agent Website. So
Okay.
they could have their own website, but if they did not want to, I always suggest for new agents, because this is a tool that they can use. It is somewhere to send people to look, as well as you can create a listing spotlight for them. The other thing is I will get ones from Rain. I have ones from Home Spotter. I have ones from a couple of different ones. I like this because this is client focused. So there's not a lot of jargon. Everything's spelled out. Not everyone knows what a frog is. So this is definitely for the consumer, and then you get all the data back. So yes, we have quite a few agents that will use this over a website.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Any other questions?
This is Patty.
Hi.
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 So this is a little embarrassing, but I have Real Scout already, but I
Mhm.
use our virtual assistant, and so I can't even say that I'm familiar with it. But it sounds to me, are people using this in place of setting up a Rain auto email?
We have quite a few agents that will, yes, because again, it gives the clients a little bit of flexibility to be able to change a few things. It gives them the ability to do side-by-side comparisons and the drive time, the commute. A lot of our agents really do prefer this one versus a
Okay.
Rain.
In
Yeah, I
the
would-
second session, will you be showing us more details about how to use it, or maybe I should just get with my virtual assistant?
If it's not in the second session today, it will be in another session, yes.
Okay, all right, thanks much.
Great question.
I'm gonna jump on top of that from somebody who's part of the Rain user group that demos tools and things like that come out to all the agents. If you all are using Rain searches that send auto listings to your clients, I strongly encourage you to stop doing that and start using Real Scout or getting a website that does it so it brands solely to you. When you're in the Rain system and your clients are getting listings from you on an auto feed, there is an actual possibility that they will click on another agent and you will have lost your potential client and or customer at that point in time. So I would really discourage you from using the Rain searches and encourage you to use the Real Scout and or the websites going forward. So definitely check off these trainings to make sure you're getting in and getting all the details on it. All right, we have a bunch of questions lined up, Jennifer, so we'll go with Mary first.
Hey, good morning. It's actually Mari, but
Oh.
it's okay. It's a weird one. I totally get it. I was just gonna comment on top of, I think it was Patty who was speaking. I actually do not use Rain for my client search at all. I think that the Real Scout is a little more user friendly. It does have that Zillow sort of look. Unfortunately, we all know that our people are looking at the Zillow, and you can look at the Zillow as long as you think of the Mari. But this program I think is a lot better. It's real time. I think it's just more consumer friendly than Rain all around. Obviously, I use Rain for writing every single contract, but I just think this program's phenomenal. You can see every time your client opens something. I have a client that's closing on Monday. I just can tell that she's looked at her listing 77 times since she went on her. We've looked. So it's great. I mean, it really is. It's a phenomenal program. It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you for that endorsement, Mari. Appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Julie Harshaw.
Mine's more of a comment. So I just started using this recently and I had a buyer who was looking at it, and I know that we don't have a whole lot of listings out there, so this might not happen often, but she didn't realize that down at the bottom, there's a button that says see more or something like that. So she was only seeing like the first page of listings that came to her. And she thought that there were hardly any listings that matched her criteria. And she was like, oh my gosh, I never saw that little button down on the bottom that said it was like open more or see more or something like that. So you might want to forewarn your buyers that they need to click on that link to open up the whole thing the first time.
So that's a great point. So however you set up your listing, so I have it daily. It's all based off of the Rosenwomble new listings. This one is a kind of, in case you missed it, version of the email where it's a couple of the older ones that were probably shown the beginning of the week. They have changed status to either open house or under contract. But to your point, Julie, the view all matches, and as you can see, it's branded. You can view all matches, and it will open up to have any other matches that could be in the area that would not on that email today.
Yeah,
Great
she almost missed like the house that they eventually ended up buying because it wasn't on that first page. So just make sure you let your clients know that about that little button down there.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
All right, Lynn Haven office.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute.
That's all good.
So to piggyback off Julie's, I guess, issue that she had just like with people not being familiar, is there any way, not to add more to marketing's plate, but like, is there a way that they could do like a little video that we could send to our clients on like how to utilize Real Scout? Because I'm sure they don't know all these features the way that you guys are explaining it. So I don't know if that's a possibility, just so that they're getting the most out of it. And then the second question I had is, when Real Scout first came out, I set myself up on a RAIN search and Real Scout, and Real Scout was delayed by like an hour, sometimes getting the information compared to when I received it on RAIN. And in a market, when we started utilizing it, like an hour meant everything. So do we know if there's like a gap anymore, or has that been corrected, or what is the?
To my knowledge, no, but I can check, on the delay. I do not know about the delay. As far as the tutorial, I believe that there is a one sheet I can provide you that shows all the different features on the email listing that could help. If you wanted to send that out and go over it with your clients. Yes.
You're amazing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Libby Stone.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
Good. So I got two questions. One, so this has been a free resource for the Rosenwomble agents. Is that going to continue to be
Yes,
a free
ma'am.
resource? Okay, excellent. And the next question, I may have asked you this before, but I don't remember. Since I do show a lot of rentals, is there any way for me to attach the rentals that I got rented to the Real Scouts?
On your webpage, like on
Yes.
Nikki's here?
On
This
my
section here?
webpage. I'm actually on my phone and I can't really see that.
Nope,
too
you're
well.
fine. You're fine. I think I know where you're looking. I will double check on that and get back to you. It should be the same regardless. It should be rentals either sold or rented, but I will look into that for you.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right, Myra.
Real Scout, do we have access through our company intranet, or is this something that we need to set up on our own?
We will be setting everyone up and then you'll be getting access, and then you'll get an email and you'll have to fill in some information to actually activate your account. But you will get an email from it. We will go through how to do that. And then once we do that, we'll show you how to upload all of your clients and things like that.
It's going to be one of the it'll be one of the quick buttons on RWT Connect, which you're familiar with as being Town Central. And Jennifer's going to tell me what the name of it is that Rosenwomble uses.
We use Agent Central.
So it's going to now become RWT Connect. So
Right.
we'll all be looking for that in the future.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Other questions? Any other questions? All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for giving us this beginning introduction to Real Scouts.
Not a problem.
I will be doing